Hello horror fans, if you follow Modern Horror's YouTube page and you've watched my other reviews, you've probably figured out my shtick by now. I'm really negative and I'm kind of an asshole, and you would be right. But I want you to listen to all of this review, because I may just say some shit that's about to blow your mind. I know you guys probably aren't going to believe this, but that explosion you just saw was a really big explosion. To cover this noggin, there's 5-year-olds that weigh less than my head. But, Game of Death. So Game of Death is about a bunch of friends that get together. They're having a good old time. They find a game of death. It tells them a certain number, and they then have to go kill that number of people, or they get killed. Alright, let's get into this movie. Now you may be wondering, Alex, how did they come across the Game of Death? I don't know. There was a 10-minute montage of face-sitting and sensual dancings, and then boom, Game of Death. How that all came across? I don't know. But that's it happens. All right, the premise is as simple as it sounds, and it starts off pretty fast. They get you into it. You kill, I think their number was 24, and I forget the time limit, but if you don't kill somebody within that time, you go kablooey. And that looks pretty cool. We're going to get into the good. The effects in this movie are an effects person's wet dream. Oh my god. The exploded hot dog looks, the mass amount of blood. If you don't like gore, you're not going to like this movie, go ahead and move on. And the plot itself is kind of original. We've seen games where you play and then there's consequences, but the way it's executed is original and it's fun. I should take that back because it's executed like shit. But the idea of it, the plot line of it, it's original, it's fun. Now, I listened to this movie on 5.1 surround sound, and it sounded cool. It's got a really cool soundtrack, and they have some cool comic scenes. And although they look cool, and they are kind of cool, and it kind of reminds me of like a Beavis and Butthead-esque style shit. That's where this movie starts to lose me, is It tries to mix comedy and comic and fun, and it tries to take itself too seriously sometimes. And the movie, you can't take this fucking movie seriously. The acting, oh my god, it's piss poor. You got poor man's Bruno Mars, he was awful. I wanted him to die the second he opened his mouth. You got the wankster kid who's all like, oh, I'll kick your ass. Dude, I'll take Ray Charles in a fight over you. I'm not fucking buying it. You got the main chick, she was okay. I've seen worse, but that's not saying much. I've seen a lot of shitty movies. That kid's wearing, why is he wearing a shirt with a cup of Jell-O? Maybe it's just beyond me. I don't understand. Why? Another thing that drives me really insane about this movie, it's got some really intense music, like death metal rave type music. I mean, nothing's fucking going on. Nothing. You're like, oh shit, something is about to happen. Listen to this. Oh wait, no, we're just okay, and that's it. We just move on. And on top of those, some really drawn out scenes. Like, holy shit, move on to the next. Nothing is happening. Nothing has been happening. We are now 10 minutes into the scene where you haven't done a damn thing. But here's the thing I think is going to blow your mind, because I've reviewed a few movies that are way better movies than this. I just reviewed The Void. I kind of busted its balls. It's a better movie than this. Shit, even Devil in the Woods, Devil at Night, Devil Went Down to Georgia. I don't even remember what it was called. I busted its balls. It was a better movie than this. This movie's not. It's not a good movie, but it's fun. And therefore, I enjoyed it way more than I did those other movies. This movie's, it's garbage. If you're taking, like, oh, I want to watch a movie, fuck that, then don't watch this. If you want to have a gay old time, if you just want to sit down like, holy shit, that was funny, that was cool, this movie, I would choose over a lot of other movies. You can even sit there, I'll make a drinking game for you. Every time there's a death, take a drink. Every time there's an exploded hot dog head, take a drink. Every time there's some vaguely incestual shit, take a shot, because you're going to need it. It gets weird. I had fun. Me and my wife, we watched this. We had a good old time. It was funny, and it was cool. So, sit there and hate the movie when it tries to take itself too seriously. But if you can really just sit there and enjoy the bits that are fun, I think you'll like this movie. I had fun with it. Maybe you guys will have fun with it. Maybe I'm out of my mind. I don't know. I probably am. I'm a little crazy. But shit happens. If you guys enjoyed this review, please make sure to go over to modernhorrors.com where we're doing cool shit all the time. Interviews, podcasts, we review everything. Go check us out over at modernhorrors.com. Until then, I will see you guys next time.